Good morning. I guess we're doing masks again. Whatever. I mean, as long as we can keep doing masks and don't have to get vaccinated is a blessing. We're truly blessed. But this is, so I always say, every morning there's some new message or whatever that comes to me, and then it just hit me. I remember what it was. It is, in a lot of messages, Christ says, little children, little children, little children. He speaks to little children, and he says little children a lot. And I'm thinking, what's the reason for this? What's the reason for this? I prayed and I slept on it, right? And also remember that it was little children who proclaimed that he was a Messiah first. And he told all the Pharisees, take a lesson from these little children because their minds aren't spoiled yet, right? So why do you think he's talking to little children? And why do you think all the liberals or whatever they are trying to come after our children and program their minds? Because when they're young, if you get them while they're young, the cement's going to dry at a certain point, and then it's locked in. It's like you put a handprint in wet cement, then it dries, and then that handprint will be there forever. So Messiah was like, okay, I'm going to the little children. We're going to talk to them because they will be the next generation that carries this message on, and they're going to see it. They're going to hear it from the Messiah himself, and no one can come and infect their mind with what he knew was to come later. Little children, I tell you of a truth. Paul, the disciples, they're all of them said, little children, little children, little children. They all wrote letters to little children. And me personally, I never really looked into why. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, little children, oh, that's so cute, right? And then I'm thinking, well, in this, see, the evil tries to copy what the good's doing. So they're trying to get our kids while they're young so they can let their handprint dry in their cement of their head. They're a bunch of blockheads, these the left side, I guess. There should be no left, there should be no right. It's two sides to the same coin. It's two wings to the same bird. Think about the left wing and the right wing of the White House. It's two wings to the same bird. They're all in on it. They're all in on it. The only possible one who hasn't been, it's weird to try to cut me out, I noticed that, gotcha, is Donald Trump. The only one who possibly wasn't in on it in recent history, as far as United States presidents are concerned, Donald Trump. Maybe he was an outsider, and that's why they hated him so much. And, we'll know for sure if he doesn't get back in that he wasn't in on it. If he fades away, then he wasn't in on it. But if he comes back and they say it's a second coming, like they said, that's scary. But yeah, our Messiah spoke to little children because he knows their cement wasn't dry yet, and then he can imprint on them, and they will carry the message forward. Hope is a blessing. Raise